And we're live. Awesome. All right. You guys can see me and hear me all right? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to get started. Yay, you guys. Welcome. We're so happy that you're here. It is Erica and Janele and Steph, and we are just thrilled that if you're on live with us tonight, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your evening to get on and learn about something that is so special to each and every one of us and that has really transformed and changed our lives. And we're just so happy that you're here. You know, whatever you're looking for, if it's something relating to your health, if it's your goals, maybe you are wanting something more simple to start your day and are looking for a solution, or maybe you just want to take a look at this and really dive into what this is and how this can change your life. Maybe you're looking to grow, maybe you're looking for that community and that amazing tribe that we have here, but regardless, all of us want to look and feel our best. And we have incredible solutions that we're going to share with you guys tonight on how that works. So once again, thank you so much for being here. We're just so happy that you are on and said yes. So I'm going to dive right in, you guys, and I'm going to talk about today's challenges and really what's going on in the world, because we are 100% in a global health epidemic. And I mean, I just want to start off with like asking you guys and really challenging you to take a look at, but really think, you know, what's going on in the world when it comes to nutritionally depleted food, environmental toxicity, finances, and stress, on top of this global health epidemic when it comes to obesity, you guys. And I really wanted to address the challenges that we have today, because we have to talk about what's going on in the world in order to share and show you why we need the Isagenix solutions. So, you know, starting off with our nutritionally depleted food, oh my gosh, you guys, the amount of herbicides, pesticides, and crap that is put into our soil compared to hundreds of years ago is so scary to me, and really, really eye-opening, because it makes you understand and grasp the concept of why our food is nutritionally depleted. I love this example that back in the 1950s, UCLA did a study on spinach, and they were asking and trying to find out the nutritional density of what you would need in order to get, you know, your nutrition from spinach and what that would be. And back in the 1950s, it was 1 bowl of spinach. That's all you would need. And today it's different. If you were to retest, and the studies that have been done show you would need 42 plus bowls of spinach in order to get that nutritional density and all of the minerals and nutrients. And I don't know about you guys, but I do not have time, one, to eat 42 bowls of spinach, much less would want to even try to do something like that. So, you know, the way our food is made, the way that our food is processed, look at that slide with all of that junk food, sugar, sugar, sugar everywhere, you know, causing disease, inflammation in the body. Just taking a deeper look at where your food is sourced and what's going on with it makes a lot of sense why our soil is dead and why we have to supplement and really take a deeper look at, you know, this pure nutrition that we've got. The second issue and challenge that I feel like is so big today is our environmental toxicity. You guys, our air quality, the pollution that is going out from factories and cars, and I mean, anything and everything, to be honest. We are constantly exposed to toxins in today's world. And that also goes with your food, right? So think about the lotions and the potions and the chemicals that you are constantly putting on your body, the makeup that we wear, the things that, you know, you're not really thinking about every single day, but that are truly having an effect on your insides and the way that you're functioning. Another big part of today's world, and I mean, I hate to say it, but stress. You guys, stress is everywhere. Stress is coming from your relationships. It's coming from your job. It's coming from your kiddos running around. It's coming from, you know, worrying about money. Like, stress is present in everybody's lives with the way that the world is and how fast paced it's running, right? And you know, you may be able to hold it together some days on the outside, but what you're really looking at on the inside and what your body is trying to fight and combat is something completely different. So understanding, you know, stress and the way that it affects your body, and, you know, also managing all of those different stress factors is a huge challenge in today's world. And then I think one of the biggest ones that every single person, you know, is thinking about or dealing with is finances. And that is something that I cannot wait to share, because Isagenix has an incredible solution when it comes to financial wellness. But there isn't one person in my life that I don't know isn't trying to make some more money and to grow themselves and to really prep for the future and save. And we're going to go over some crazy statistics later about, you know, network marketing and about this industry. And I'm just so excited to share more with you, because today's challenges are crazy. But let's take a look at our Isagenix solutions and talk a little bit more about Isagenix and how it can, you know, really have an impact on your life. So you guys, on the left-hand side, looking at the basics, we've been around for about 18 years now. We are so young and fabulous, and I love it because we've made a huge impact in the health and wellness industry in just those 18 years. We're family owned and operated. Our world headquarters is actually in Chandler, Arizona, and it is beautiful. I love getting to visit there. But what I think is so cool about Isagenix too is our reach is actually global. We are open in 14 countries and counting, and we have just incredible, you know, solutions, you guys, that our main goal is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the most trusted and the most respected health and wellness company in the world. So that's really the vision and the mission behind Isagenix, to transform lives with our incredible solutions. And if you guys take a look at the right hand side, you're going to see, you know, our 5 pillars of health, our solutions that, you know, really do help people in their everyday life, you guys. The first one that I want to touch on is our weight wellness. What I love about Isagenix is it is not a diet. It is super effective for weight loss, but there is also weight gain that comes from it. I'm trying to add some more lean muscle. Like, it is not just about, you know, releasing that toxic fluff and, you know, getting those pounds off all the time. But our weight wellness is such a high category, and we have incredible solutions that really do help with your goals when it comes to that. Our second pillar right there is our performance line. Oh my gosh, our athletes, our Olympic athletes, our professional athletes, our everyday athletes, our college athletes, and people who just love to work out and who love to push their goals in the gym. You guys, our performance line is incredible. We're Informed Sports certified, meaning that we have been tested time and time again, and the purity and quality in those products are, I mean, it's untouchable. Vitality and well-being is one of my favorites, you guys. This is everyday life. This is your fruits and your greens and your snacks and, you know, just everything else on the side besides just our main 2 pillars. Our vitality and well-being really just helps you continue to rock, you know, every single day, every week, every month. Looking at our personal care and beauty, I just kind of touched on this a little bit when it comes to our challenges, but, you know, taking care of yourself as you age, really focusing on aging healthily. And I love our personal care and beauty. I use our product line. I love our lotion. And I just know that I'm getting the best of the best when I put that in my body. And then the last pillar is our financial wellness, which, like I said, is just incredible and such an amazing opportunity that really could transform your life on a different level than just your health. So that's a little bit, you guys, about our challenges and about what's going on in the world, and, you know, dabbing and kind of looking at our Isagenix solutions and a little bit more about the company. But what I'm going to do now is turn it over to Janele, and she is going to jump on and share about our superfoods and our incredible product line. So Janele?
Hi, everyone. Janele here. I'm so excited to share with you guys more about the products, just kind of an answer to the problems and the things that we're all dealing with on a day-to-day basis, and how Isagenix can really come in and make a really solid impact in your day-to-day life. So I'm going to cover the trifecta, what which we like to call it, which is the Superfood Shakes, the Ionix Supreme, and the Cleanse for Life. So let's get started with the Superfood Shake. And it's the most amazing thing ever. I have been taking a shake every day for the past like 11 years, which is crazy since I was 16 years old. And it is food. So Isagenix Shake is a nutritious, balanced meal replacement. It's clinically tested to promote effective, healthy weight loss and also lean muscle, which is awesome. It's food. So of course, when you're fueling your body with the right stuff, weight loss might be a side effect, but it's also food. So we really focus on weight wellness as well. It's not just about weight loss. It's about really fueling your body with optimal nutrition. And these shakes are stacked. So if you look on the right-hand side, you can see a graphic that basically shares everything that's in one of our shakes. And I don't know about you, but there's no way I'm going to Whole Foods or Sprouts and being able to grab all of those ingredients. I don't have the time, I don't have the resources, and that's what is another awesome thing about our shakes that I really like to focus on is the convenience. So definitely something to look at. The quality is there, the convenience is there, the way that Isagenix sources their integrity with literally everything they create is just mind-blowing and something I do not take for granted. So there's a few other things about the shake. I could probably go on for 10 minutes, but the lower left-hand side, you can see their superior branch chain amino acid profile is phenomenal. They're also, their cleansing properties within the shake. So there's active enzymes to help ease digestion. There's essential trace minerals, all natural ingredients, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, no trans fat. It is the best. So I'll just keep it moving and go to the next pillar of the trifecta, which is the Cleanse for Life. So Isagenix works really well as a system. So the first initial part of the system when you get started on Isagenix is really combating the toxic buildup that our bodies are continually ingesting on a day-to-day basis. So every day, like Erica said, she's addressing all of the things that we're literally walking through and breathing in and consuming without even realizing it. Isagenix has this incredible cutting-edge nutritional technology that supports our pre-existing bodies, already natural detoxification process, and Isagenix comes in and supports it like no other with nature as its primary support. So if you look on the left, you can see all the ingredients that are in the cleanse. So we've got peppermint, licorice root, it's a berry blend, ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen. We've got aloe vera, it's aloe vera based, turmeric. It's just a really beautiful synergistic blend of natural cleansing herbs and antioxidant botanicals to help the body's, like I said, natural detoxification process. And I really think what sets apart the Isagenix cleanse, because there's so many cleanses out there, is the liver is really a place in your body that stores a lot of the toxins. So you'll see other cleanses out there that will specifically target the liver. But what happens is when the body pulls the toxins out of the liver and other cleanses, it just goes straight into the bloodstream and then it's just recirculated. But the Isagenix difference with the cleanse is it cleanses on a cellular level all of your body's systems. So the lymphatic system, the blood system, everything is encompassed and targeted with our Isagenix cleanse. So there's just nothing else out there on the market that can touch the Isagenix cleanse, and it's really going to support your body in the best way possible for how God designed it to function. Next slide, and one of my top favorite products to finish out the triangle, the trifecta, is our Ionix Supreme. And it is an adaptogenic blend. It's nutrient rich, it's a tonic, and it features a blend of adaptogens designed to protect against the negative effects of stress. So I had a few notes that I wanted to make sure I touched on with Ionix just because I love it so much. So stress and sugar are the top two things that will destroy your immune system. And, sugar is in a lot of our food, but stress is something that we may not even realize from the outside perspective is really affecting our bodies internally. So if we can give our bodies something to really help combat the effects of stress, that is something that will make a difference in your body to last a lifetime. So daily support for stress is really what Ionix can give your body. And what it does is it helps balance and normalize the body's systems. It energizes your cells to support faster post-exercise recovery as well as day-to-day stress. And it supports your clarity and focus. So on the right-hand side, you'll see the image, and it's wolfberry, eleuthero root, bacopa, ashwagandha. I don't know if I'm saying these right, and I don't care, but rhodiola and schisandra. So you'll see a lot about adaptogens out there right now if you stay up to date with health trends. And Isagenix has been doing this for like 18 years. So it's really cool to see the nutritional technology that Isagenix has been on top of really coming to the surface and just being able to say, hey, you know, we address those in Isagenix, and we have a full system to incorporate all of those things, the intermittent fasting, the adaptogenic blends, the cleanse for life, and just the superfood nutrition. So we can go on to the next slide. That was the trifecta. On top of that trifecta, we have targeted solutions. So these are just a few of them, and I'm just kind of going to briefly run over them. So in the top left-hand corner, we have Isagenix. And those are a green tea based blend of chocolates that are awesome because you can actually eat those while you're cleansing and you're focusing on your intermittent fasting. So I love those. We have an array of flavors, definitely something to check out. Below that is probably one of my new favorite products that I'm consuming on a day-to-day basis. I was not an energy drink person before. It's our Bia. It's no synthetic, all natural energy. If you take a look at the ingredients on the back of that, I mean, it's just stacked with everything that you would want to put in your body and nothing that you wouldn't. So in the bottom left-hand corner is our Isakids, our super smoothies for kids, which I don't know about you, but when I have kids, I'm really, you know, I care about what I put in my body, and I'm probably going to be way more concerned with my kids and what they're consuming and really giving them the best. And if I'm going to, you know, do that for myself, I can't wait to be able to do that for my kids. So if you have kids or you have friends that have kids, take a look at what we have and really think about how you can implement that as an easy way for them to get their nutrition. Our vitamins are on the bottom, as well as our Isagenesis. As far as aging and just really getting all your vitamins in a simple AM and PM pack, we have the answer for you right there for both men and women. We've got our Harvest Thins, we've got our Amps line that goes with our Performance line. Another highlight product is the bottom right, our collagen bone broth. Collagen is trending, bone broth is trending. We have the best blend ever on the market. The way it's sourced, the way it's blended, the flavor is phenomenal. I have it every day. I highly recommend that for your gut health, as well as the top right, we've got our probiotics and our digestive enzymes. And then the bars and the whey thins and the isodelites are something that I really incorporate to my day-to-day just meal prepping and having that nutritional support, easy on the go grab nutrition where I don't have to run through a drive-through and spend $4 on a bagel that is nutritionally bankrupt. I can grab a bar and have something to fuel me and keep me going and on track, stay in my budget, and help me get my results, which is the next page, which I mean, the products really speak for themselves. And I mean, of course, we can see these physical transformations, and there are hundreds of them. If you're interested in seeing more real life transformations, we have a Fit Free Life page on Facebook called Testimonials and Transformations. And we have pulled a few of those for this slide. And I mean, just look at these pictures. These are real life people. I mean, we know more than half of these people personally. And it's been incredible to see them really implement this system and have these real life results. So this is for anybody, whether you're trying to build muscle, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to increase your energy. There's more than just the physical transformations. What we really love to highlight as well are the non-scale victories. So here are some of the results that people on our team have experienced in the past year: clothes fitting better, glowing skin, inches lost, improved workouts and endurance. I mean, I was just hiking with a leader on our team on Saturday, and we were both, you know, kind of just right before the hike, we were feeling really tired and we're like, oh, okay, we could easily go without. We had an e-shot and we were saying, okay, it feels like if you ever played Mario Kart and you hit like the boost thing and it blasted you like ahead really, really fast. It felt like the e-shot was doing that for us. It felt like it was giving you that like extra boost of endurance. And that's what those products do. Like you really feel them in your body. It's not always an exterior result. So that's what I love about it. Increased energy, better sleep, suppressed cravings. There's just so many non-scale victories that really are making an impact on people's day-to-day life and life experience. So that is kind of where I'll pass the baton back to E or Steph.
It's me. Oh my gosh, Janelle, thank you so much for sharing on our products and really covering, the trifecta that we all love. I feel like it's the Isagenix foundation, and you really described and showed, how our products do work synergistically and what they do in the body. And, our shakes, our Ionix, our cleanse, they are so good together. But our targeted solutions, you guys, like there are so many options. It's never boring with Isagenix. You can always find something that really works for you. So we've talked about the challenges, we've talked about our Isagenix solutions, and now we've covered, our superfood nutrition, how to really reset, detox, and take control of your health. What I want to shift over into is talking a little bit about today's trends and what's going on in the world, which is what's happening, right? So if you look at the left, over 71% of adults in North America are considered at least overweight. Let that sink in just for 1 minute. 71%. You guys, that's a big deal. Not only are 71% of adults in North America at least considered overweight, but the weight loss industry itself is a $200 billion industry. So what that goes to show is that we have an issue where people are really struggling to gain control of their health because times have changed. Food has changed, the way the world works has changed, but they're also spending money in an industry where they're like, please help us out. You guys, money is going to this industry. So we have a way to not only help people, but to take advantage of what is trending in the world today. The fitness industry alone is worth over 83 billion just from gyms alone. So 83 billion from gyms alone. You guys, that doesn't go and cover the rest of what's going on. That's, excluding cycle bars and spin classes and yoga and so many other platforms of fitness, right? But once again, it goes to show that people are spending money on gyms. They are looking for places to work out, to move their body, to really shift their health, right? And then if you look over here on the far right, you can see that the global anti-aging industry is expected to reach 331 billion. You guys, this year is coming up, 2021. Like a while ago, I used to think like, oh, it's around the corner. No, it is here. Like this is another industry where people are looking for ways to not only, age healthily, but they're putting money there. So imagine a business that takes advantage and that really converges all of these trends together. And this is where I'm going to hand it off to the beautiful Stephanie Mcbride, and she's going to dive in and share with you guys a little bit more about Isagenix and our financial solutions. So Steph.
Thank you, Erica. Oh my goodness, you two are gold. I love hearing everything from Erica and Janele, just really laying it up as far as like where we are, what we offer from a nutritional standpoint, and kind of where we're going with this. And you guys, I'm so excited to talk about really what one of my favorite pillars. As much as I absolutely am obsessed with the nutrition and what it does in my body, I am so obsessed with the financial wellness part of what Isagenix can bring for you. And really, before we jump all into that, I want to talk a little bit about how times are changing. And I think we all know this. Everything has completely shifted and changed in today's society and today's world from where we were years ago. So when, our parents were growing up, when our grandparents were growing up, like it was so normal to, you go to school, you study one specific craft, and you work in that job for 20, 30, 40 years. And then you retire at, 55, it was earlier back then. And then you live on Social Security or a pension, and you're good to go. But there's so much of that has completely changed this year, this time of our life and our world. It's not like that anymore. And we're at a place now where even like I look at my parents' situation, and they have done a very good job of, saving money over the years, and they've worked, multiple jobs, and good paying jobs. And they've also invested in real estate to create some of that passive income, but they're still at a place where they're in their late 50s, early 60s. They're gonna be working for probably the next 8 to 10 years. And really the average retirement age is now extending up to about 70 years old. So it's crazy. And the biggest reason for that is because we're living longer these days, which is a good thing because we're trying to be healthier and all of that. But when it comes to that point where people are worried about not having enough money to live, you know? And so that's kind of a scary thing. And so because of all of that, all of these shifts and all these changes, we're really trying to figure out how to work differently. And when you look at really our generation, I mean, student debt is crazy. It is through the roof, $1.5 trillion, you guys. That, I mean, I feel like that's probably up there with our national debt. It's freaking crazy. And that is debt that for you, for all of us individually, it doesn't go away. It doesn't just disappear. And over 800 million jobs globally, you guys, I want you to really look at this. Over 800 million jobs, jobs will go away. So 800 million workers will lose their job by 2030 because they're going to be replaced by artificial intelligence and robots. And as you can see, technology has been skyrocketing lately. And so that's really where we're headed, is already so many jobs and so many different ways of working have been replaced by robots or by technology. So that's a really scary thing. Job security is not a thing anymore. And our Social Security, guys, will be depleted by 2035, like right around there. So I will never get it. I know a lot of people will never get it. Even my parents will get it maybe for a few years, and then it's going to be gone. It's going to run out. And so we have to do things differently. People, and you've seen this, and I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this call live or watching this recording have done these things. We're selling online, we're renting rooms like Airbnb, VRBO, we're giving rides, Uber, Lyft, we're trading ideas. We're trying to do all these things to shift. And you guys, I want to talk about, kind of as we're talking about these side gigs and this side hustle, what it looks like to be, for Isagenix to be this sophisticated side hustle, and why this is so important. And based off of, you know, all the things that other people are trying to do right now as a side hustle, all of that is exchanging time for money, right? And so there's only so many hours you can drive Uber. There's only so many hours you can put in, or days that your Airbnb can be rented out, and all those things. There's always a limit. There's always a cap, right? So with Isagenix, and we're going to go into this a little bit in the next few slides. Before we get there, I really want to go over why this is such an amazing side hustle, and why this is something that where your side hustle can become your main hustle. And a big thing of this is, you guys, it's location independent. So you're working a full-time job, you're a mama, you're traveling a lot for work, whatever you're doing, you can build this from your cell phone. You can build this within, 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. It's a flexible schedule. You can make your own schedule. There is zero cap, like I was mentioning earlier, zero cap in earning potential. And I want to kind of go into that in a second. But I also want to talk about how there's mentorship and leadership. You can actually learn as you earn, instead of the idea of, going to college and learning in school for 4 years and going into debt and then being able to get a job. Here you can actually just kind of make mistakes and learn and grow, and learn from people who have been doing it longer than you, and still be earning money along the way, which is really cool. It's kind of like school paying you while you're learning. And you guys, we can leverage so many different things. We can leverage other people's time and resources. We can leverage social media. There's a very minimal barrier to entry. Honestly, I like to say pretty much no barrier to entry, because we all eat and we all buy groceries every day or every week or every month. And so just shifting of buying groceries from, Whole Foods or Sprouts or Trader Joe's or wherever you shop, to Isagenix, just shifting a little bit of that to Isagenix, that's your startup cost. It's just your groceries. I eat my overhead. How amazing is that? And you guys, there's low risk and there's high reward. This is a level playing field for everybody, every single person, me, Erica, Janele, and everyone you'll see in Isagenix, whether they've been here for 17 years, 10 years, or 2 months, how we've all started in the same exact place. We've all started with our little brown box, putting this nutrition into our bodies and feeling how it makes us feel. And we've all started with just sharing with a couple people and then growing from there. And you guys, I kind of want to give you a little example and to think about this, because you're probably sitting there thinking like, okay, this sounds like interesting, but I don't have a full picture of what, leverage residual income can look like. Like, I've heard those words thrown around. What does that mean? So I want you to think about Uber. Back when Uber first started, okay, what was it, 6-7 years ago now, and when they first came out and this was a whole new thing, we were getting these codes, right? And people were handing out cards and they're like, hey, sign up for Uber, and here's a $10 off code. Give this to as many friends as you want to. They'll use your code, and then they'll get $10 off their first ride, and then we'll also give you $10 off your next ride. And you can kind of bank that up. Like, that was cool, right? That's when referral marketing really started on the run. So we would go hand out those cards to our friends, and it'd be really cool, and we'd have some free rides with Uber, and that's how they grew, that's how they expanded. And that's on one side, really cool. But I exchanged basically my time for money, for a referral bonus, right? I took a few minutes, I talked to a friend, I handed them a card, they used my code and took a ride, and then I got money and they got money, right? Now, think about this in a different way. What if Uber, when they first launched, said, hey, Stephanie, sign up for Uber, here's a code, give this to as many friends as you want to, and when you give this to a friend and they sign up with your code, that means that they're going to be basically like attached to you for the lifetime of their Uber profile. And for as many rides as they take in their lifetime, you'll earn 6% of what their rides cost. Okay, so think about this for a second. Let's say, I shared with Erica, I shared with Janele, I shared with like 10 friends when Uber first came aboard. And I was like, I don't really know what that's gonna look like, but here's some cards, sign up, use my code, like blah, blah, blah. I have 10 friends using Uber, okay? Let's say a couple use it like 3 times a year, like 3 or 4 use it, once a month. And then there's like a couple people that use it almost every single day for their main transportation. Just think about, in the last 6-7 years, how many rides that is. Just think about how many rides you've taken. And if you were to make 6% of all the rides you've taken from the last 6-7 years, that's a lot of money. And what did I have to do for that? All I had to do was say, hey friends, here's a really cool way to be transported and be safer, and it's cheaper than a taxi. Here, use my code. I did that one time. And for 6-7 years and so on, I would get paid on all the rides that they were taking just because I referred them and I helped them get a service that they love and they enjoy, and it helps them out. How cool is that? So I want you to take that picture, and as we go into the next couple of slides and kind of look at the basis of what our compensation plan is, you guys, this is what Isagenix is. It's your online grocery store with great superfood nutrition that you get to share this gift with other people. And then people love it and feel good. And when they keep reordering and they keep buying their groceries, you get, 6% of what they're ordering. I want you to just kind of have that visual, right? So we're going to go into kind of the main side. Now, this is something that you can do as a customer. Or if you wanted to really take this and build a business, build a side income with this, this is where everyone starts, okay? So you get your brown box, and then you share with 2 friends, okay? So in this picture, that's me and Erica. I'm just gonna say, hey, okay, I shared with Erica and I shared with Janele. I said, hey, Erica, Janele, I'm gonna be starting this amazing nutrition program for the next 30 days. Can you do this with me? I need some accountability. Just jump in this with me, and I would love to just see how we do, how our results do, how we feel, all these things, right? So now Erica and Janele are gonna come in on the same pack I did. This is based off, just so you guys know, this is based off of one of our pack systems. So the money will change depending on the pack that people come in on, but just to preface, let's say I got my premium pack, Erica and Janele get their premium pack, and Isagenix is so generous, and I get a $50 referral bonus for just referring these amazing nutrition to 2 of my good friends, right? Now, if I did that within the same week, Monday to Sunday, so I said on Monday, hey, Erica, try this out with me. She said, okay. And then Thursday, I said, hey, Janelle, try this out with me. She said, okay. They both get their packs in that week, right? Isagenix is so generous again that they're like, Stephanie, so you're so amazing. You're so good at sharing and referring these products, and you did it with 2 people in the same week. We are going to double that bonus that we said we were going to give you. So now instead of $50 for Erica and $50 for Janelle's packs that I refer to them, those each become $100. So now I just made $200, and it doesn't stop there because I did half of what our compensation plan is. It's called You Share, They Share. Because I shared with 2 friends, I've now become what we call a crystal consultant, okay? And we have a crystal consultant bonus of $100. So now I just made $300 back on what I paid for my groceries. How amazing is that? And then if we go to the next slide, we're going to talk about the second part of that You Share, They Share. And all it is I say, hey, Erica, Janelle, I just made some money back on like my groceries that I just bought. And I want to show you guys how to do the same thing, because how cool is that if that we can make money back on the groceries that we're buying to fuel our bodies, every month. And Erica and Janelle say, hey, yeah, I want to do the same thing. So then you help Erica enroll 2 friends. You help Janelle enroll 2 friends, and they get those same bonuses. And because I just showed them the exact same thing I did, and they shared with people, and I helped them do that, I get over like a kind of a helper bonus, I guess you could call it, for helping Erica and helping Janelle get to become a crystal consultant. So have 2 people on the products with them. So I get $100 for Erica, for helping Erica do that. And I get $100 for helping Janelle do that. And then since I've successfully completed You Share, They Share, I've now become a crystal manager. So if you see that at the very bottom on the right-hand part of the screen, when you're a crystal manager, you get a $250 bonus. So if you add that all up, you guys, I just earned $750 in like 2 weeks just by helping my friends get on the same nutrition that I'm doing, because I love it, and now they're going to love it and feel great themselves. And you guys, this is the basis of our compensation plan. It is that simple and that easy. And that's just how you can initially make back money on your packs, and then it just grows from there, because we do You Share, They Share, Repeat. And so it excites me so much to talk more about what this financial opportunity can do for you, because whether you want to make an extra $500 a month, or whether you want to make, some money to pay off your car, or you need to get, you want to buy a house soon, or whatever it is, we can help you reach those goals. I would just encourage you, to get back to the person who invited you to this call and talk and tell them, hey, I want to get my products paid for. I want to eat for free. Or, hey, I really want to do something on the side. I can give like 30 minutes a day, and I really want to start making and building a side income with this. Like, show me how, show me the way. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm just going to go to where do we start, right? So this all sounds great. It's amazing. The nutrition's great. The financial opportunity is awesome. What do I do to start? So you guys, we really try to meet the need. We want to meet you where you are. So when you talk to the person who invited you to this call tonight, you're going to just let them know and kind of break down and go through, what do I eat every day? What am I spending? Right? Because typically I will tell you, like, if I go to like True Food Kitchen, or if I just try to stop off somewhere and grab a healthy meal during the day, I'm spending at least $25 on just one meal. So that doesn't even include like my breakfast or my dinner or some snacks throughout the day if I'm trying to really stay on schedule, right? So when we look at this, we really do meet the need. We have packs ranging from $10 to $20 a day. I highly recommend the best pack, which is our value pack. You get the best value out of that, hence the name, best value. That's great. And it's really going to set you up for the most success, because you're going to have, the basis of our system that we talked about today, plus some snacks and some coffee replacements and things to really help you get through your day and just feel fueled and really reach your goals. So that is the one I would recommend, especially at $20 a day, and getting, 90 to 100 meals in that pack is a pretty stellar deal. So this is kind of where you start. You start with a system, and I'll just go into this really, really quickly. The reason that we start with a 30-day system and we don't just start with like, oh, let me just grab some shakes, or oh, let me just do a cleanse, because again, all of our products work synergistically together to help you reach your goals. And really where we start every single person is you want to rebalance and detox your body for those first 30 days. And then after we start rebalancing your body, stripping out those toxicity, fueling your body the right way for those first 30 days, and you get into that system, now we can really strategically look at what your goals are, and we can maybe go more performance line, or go into some more like anti-aging, or whatever your specific goals are. We can really tailor it after that, but you want to start out with a system for the best results. So you guys, this is kind of the end, and I think Erica and Janelle are going to hop in on here too, but just a question to ask yourself. I mean, if not now, then when? And if not this, then what? And something I want to just leave you with, and then I'll let Erica and Janelle hop in, is I want you to think about two questions, actually. I want you to think about what excites you most in life. What excites you most? And that could be, I want to travel to a new country every year. Or maybe it's, I want to retire my parents. Or maybe it's, I want to stay home with my kids and, be able to add financially to our family. What excites you most is the first question. And the second question is, what excites you now? So those are like, what excites you most are kind of like longer term goals, right? And what excites you now, what gets you excited right now, is maybe I want to buy some new furniture for my place. I want to pay off my car payment. I want to be able to pay my mortgage with a side income and not have to worry about it. Whatever excites you now, or maybe it's just, going on a fun girls trip. I don't know. Whatever excites you now, just think about those things and let those things really turn your light on and motivate you, inspire you, and drive you to really try to think about making a change and a shift. Because if what you're doing right now isn't bringing you towards those things that really excite you and light you up, then maybe it's time for a change, and maybe it's time for a shift. So Erica and Janelle, I'll let you guys pop in for some final thoughts.
Jay, do you want to jump on and share any final thoughts?
I think you nailed it, Steph. I love hearing your heart and seeing your journey with it as well. And just like the freedom and income and impact you've created in such a short time. And I think that's what's so powerful about this, is as soon as you say yes, you are automatically impacting not only yourself, but everyone around you. And just the more you can be bold and share about, how this has affected you, that's really all this will ever take, is just educating yourself on the systems and the business. So I think that's all I have for tonight. Thank you guys all for jumping on. Can't wait to get to
Thank you guys so much for showing up, for all of you that were on here live with us, for my top leaders that are rocking this call and really showing up so big in their businesses and showing everybody this gift that we have, you guys. I feel like more than anything, if somebody hadn't shared this with me, my life would be dramatically different. Not only just my health, and what these products and these superfoods have done for me in my body, but the financial opportunity and the gift that this company has so generously given. I mean, that is why we are showing up here, to share with you guys tonight and to really educate you and give you an idea of how these products work and how this business works and how simple it can be. You just really have to say yes. So if not now, then when? And if not this, then what? What are you going to do to take control of your health? What are you going to do to get rid of those last 15 fluffy pounds? What are you looking at in your performance goals? Where are you at financially? Are you seriously taking a look at your future? You guys, this opportunity is life-changing, and we're just so grateful to jump on and share our hearts and why we love it so much. So thank you for showing up and being here, and get back to the person that shared this call with you. It is so worth it, you guys. We've all been Janelle and I have been using these products for so long, like over a decade, and Steph about a year now, and it doesn't matter. Like, we all start the same, and it is so much fun. So this movement is on fire. You are so welcome to join us. But love you all, and we will be seeing you soon. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bye, babes.